Today we are going to be discussing two of the most commonly used clef in music: treble or G clef, bass or F clef. How do we draw treble clef on the stage? Put a dot on line 2. That's it. Then make a curve to touch line 3, bring it back to line 2. That is something like this. Now continue with this curve to touch line 1 and back to line 2, but not at the starting point. So extend the curve to line 3. So project this curve out to make the symbol looks like number 6. Take it out. Then twist it backwards. Then draw a straight line to divide this base into 2 equal parts. Then put this curve here. So you have this on the clef. Let's draw another one. I'll be a bit faster this time. Put a dot on line 2. Make a curve, touch line 3, back to line 2, back to line 1, out. That is that. So now let's discuss the bass clef, the bass or the F clef. Put a dot on line 4. Line 4. Don't forget, you start numbering from here. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. Put a dot on line 4. Make a curve to touch line 5. Bring it back to line 4. So extend the curve to space 1. To space 1. It goes beyond line 2 and it must not touch line 1. Then put a dot in space 4, another one in space 3. That is the bass or F clef. Let's do another one. A dot on line 4. Take it to like that. So we have our bass clef on the stage. As soon as you position your treble clef on the stave, the lines and spaces pick their letter names. Alright, let's put the treble clef on this. Like that. Now this first line is line E. The first space is F. The second line is G. The second space is A. The third line is B, C, D, E, and F. Now, since this line is E, there is a space under it here. That is D. And there must be a line under this D, C. So in grade 1, we are expected to know that there is a ledger line here called the C, the middle C. As soon as you position the bass clef on the stage, the lines and spaces pick their letter name also. The first line is line G. The first space is A. Line is B. Space is C. Line is D. Space is E. Line is F. Space is G. Line is A. Now, since this line is A, that means there must be a B in this space up here. And the ledger line up on this one is C, which is the same thing as this C. The first ledger line below the treble stave, the first ledger line above the bass stave. You can be asked to write the letter names of the following notes. All you just need to do is to make sure you know the name of either a line or a space. You can get the rest from there by counting from one letter to the other one without skipping a line or space. Like, my name is Dimike. So I can pick this line in treble steve as my line D, or this space down here as my line, my space D. From there, I can get any note that I want to. Now, this one, the second space note, they want us to write the letter name of the second note in the second space here. Since I know this point is my line, line D, line 4 to be my line D. If my line 4 is D, and I know ABC very well, and have it in mind that in music we use letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When you get to G, you go back to A, no H, no I, no L. Alright? So if this one is D, that means the letter immediately before D is C. So that means this space is space C. This point is space C. Now the line below that C is line B, as in boy. That means the space below B is A, and this note is in A. So it means this point is note A. Back to my reference point as D. The line is D, the space below it is C. The line below C is B. The space below that B is A. Now don't forget, the letter below A now will be G, because once you get to G, you go back to A. That means this note is note G. Second line is G. Now, if this one is D, the space above it is E. That's E. Then the line above that one is F. If this one is D, or don't forget there's another D under here. If I'm going with this D, that means this one is E. But let's go with the one we've been using. This is D. So if this line is line D, that means the note below D is C. The one below C, that is line, is B. The one below B is A, space A. The line below A is line G. The one below line G is F, space F. Then the line below space F is line E. Now say this. This is D. That means the note immediately below D is C, space C. Now this is D. The one immediately above D, the letter after D is E. Now, still from D here, the line is D, the space is C, the line is B, the space is A, the line is G, the space is F, the line is E, the space is D, the line is C. That is the middle C. Back here, D, the line is D, the note below it is C, then the line under that one is B. So you have answered this type of question. All you just need to know is at least a line. So from there you need to get the other ones. Just make sure you are not skipping any line or any space as you are going by the A, B, C, D. So you get your answer correctly. Or you get the acronym to remind yourself. Every good boy does fine. And the space F A C E. It gives you your answer. The bars or F clef. So now you're having your F clef on the stave. So this one, like I told you, I would rather pick a letter that is close to my name or something important to me to remind me anytime I need to go with the letters. Now, here, this is my D. The third line here is my line D. This is my line D. So if this is D, that means the letter immediately before D is C. It means this point is C. If this one is C, the one below it is B. Don't forget this is C. The space below that one is the line is D. The space below that D is C. The line below C is B. A, B, C. Don't forget. Now, this is D also. The one above D is E. The line is F, G, and A. So this is A. Back to D, the reference point D, C, B, A, G. A, G. Now back to D, the reference point D, E. E. Back to D, E, F, G. It is G. Then back to D, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That is C. So this is how to attempt a question of this nature. Just make sure you are not jumping any line or any space. Or you can go with the acronym of this one also. Good boy does fine always. Or as said, all cow eat grass. In case of the spaces. Question can also be given in this form to write or draw clefs that will make this note to agree with the letter name written under. Now we have a note in space 3 in the third space. Now let's check the two clefs that we are using for this grade, the treble clef and the bass clef. If it is the treble clef, this line is line E. If this line is E, so go is step at a time. Line is line E, this space is F, this line is G, this space is A, this line is B, this space is C. That means that this is a treble clef. Like that. Let's change the second one. If you are working with the bass clef, let's start with the bass clef. This is G. This line is line G. This space is A, B, C, D, E, F. And this is not F. So that means it's not the bass clef. Let's try the treble. This is E, F, G, A, B, C, D. So this is also treble clef. Let's check the next one. If this is treble clef, this is line E, E, F, G, and this is B. So let's try the bass clef again. If it is bass clef, this one is G. The line is G, A, B. So it agrees with the bass clef. Let's take the last one of this. Now see, if this tweak is to the treble clef, this is line E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and this is not E, it's G. So let's try the bass clef. Bass clef, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Good. This is in agreement with the bass clef. Do not forget that you have to go with the letters line, space, or space, line. Don't jump any line or any space. So all you just need to do is to get a point. You must know a point by heart. The letters of one line, either a line or a space. Then move from that point to where what you are looking for without jumping a line or a space. I'm glad you all know ABCD to G, ABCD, F, G. So you can figure it out by doing that. In grade 1, you will be asked to join some tails together. You bring tails together or flag together in grade 1. Now we take them one after the other. You can be asked to bring two quavers together. How do we do that? All right. Now, just return the head back to its right position. We have two heads here. Position the head and the stem. Put the stem down. Now, look at this flag here. This flag goes this way. This one for the second note comes this way. So they meet at the center. You have beamed this flag together that way. That is what you are expected to do. In the case of the second one, just return the head. We have three heads here. Three heads. Now bring the stems down. The stem like that. Now this one is having one flag. This one is having two. This one is having two. So let's deal with the first flags. So this one's zone is like this. This one is like T center, and this last one comes here. So they meet somewhere. So you have built the flag that way. That is the down one. Now this one is having second one up here, another second one. So for this one, it comes a little backwards. For this one, it goes a little bit forward. So they meet somewhere there. So that means you have done what? You have beamed the tails. Now look at this. Return the head also. Return the head. Return the head. Return the head. Put your stem down. Now see the stem. Now look at this one, the down one. Let's bring them together like the first one. Now this one is having second one. The one here is not having second one. This one is having second one also. So this one is having second one. Take it to this side. It must not touch this one because it's not having any flag. The second one here also bring it backwards like that. So you have bring this also. This one is having one flag. This one is having two. This one is having two. Now the last but not the least, this one. Let's bring these notes, four airs. There are four notes. Okay. So let's bring the stem downwards also. That the stem coming down. Now they are all having two flags. So let's bring the first one together. And the second one goes also. So we have four semi-quivers beamed here. Let's apply knowledge from here to the question. Now we can be asked to beam the tails of this note here. Just return it back down. Times signature 2, 4. The first one is crochet, it remains crochet. Now look at this quiver note. Semi-quiver, semi-quiver. This is the quiver. This first tail, the second tail, the third tail join in one another. Now the second tail here, no second tail here. So I see this one is joining this one. And you return your meaning back there. That means you have beamed it correctly in the strip provided under. Music writing. There are rules that govern music writing. So music notes can be labeled into three parts: the head, the stem, and the flags. Some notes are having only head, just like the whole note, semi-brief. They are oval in shape, not circle, oval in shape. Some are having stem, like this. So this is the head, and this is the stem. Notes like minim, half notes, or crochet, quarter notes, like this, having the head and the stem. The third set, something like this: the head, the stem, and the flag or tail. This is flag or tail. So you can see the head, the stem, flag or tail. So now in this case, how do we write this note on the stave? That is what we are working on today. So there are three main rules. The first one is the note should be well positioned either on the line or in the space. When a note is on the line must divide the note into two equal parts. When it is in the space, it must be obvious that it's in the space. It must not cross any line. Now let's see this now. This one is in the space. This head is in the space. This one is on the line. So now, that's the first rule. Second rule, this second rule is divided into three subgroups. The A part. When the head is anywhere above the middle line, the stem goes down. The stem goes down. When the head is anywhere, can be anywhere above this middle line, the stem must go down. Now, I want you to study the length of this stem. Is as long from this line 4 to line 1. If you position the head in oval shape, the stem should be as long as this thing here. This one also. Now look at this one now. It has come down to line 4. So the stem has gone down a little bit. That's how to measure the length, the distance of the length. Now, V part of it now. When the head is anywhere below the middle line, when the head is anywhere below the middle line, the stem goes up. Now, see, it's as long as the stem. So this one that has gone up a little bit, the stem has gone out a little bit. This one that has gone down a little bit, the stem has gone down a little bit. So that's how to measure the distance or the length of your stem. The C part of it, when the head is on the middle line, the stem can either go down or up. You decide how you want it to look. So the stem can go down or it can go up when you have the head on the middle line. Rule 3. Either the stem is down or up. The flag is always at the right side. The flag is always at the right side. You can have it this way or you can have it this way. You are correct. So the flag is always at the right side. If you are having two flags, it's always at the right side. If it's just one flag, it's always at the right side. The same thing happens here, is always at the right side. You are good. It's always at the right side. Now, you have it here also. I can have it this way and have it that way. The flag is always at the right side. Those are the rules.